What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to the Triassic Iceman YouTube channel. Appreciate y'all for coming by. Like the video if you will, subscribe to the page, and stomp on that bell so you're notified next time I post a video. So a little birdie in the comment section of my previous video informed me on some potential spoilers, alright, for Godzilla x Kong Supernova. So I warn you guys, these spoilers are quite terrifying, to say the least, when it comes to what's ahead and what's at stake for the world and everything in it. So this guy was saying how, according to his sources, Kong is going to have some sort of futuristic katana, like a long sword similar to what a Japanese samurai would wield, and this sword is going to have some futuristic powers to it. And I could just imagine him just slicing the shit out of kaiju. I mean, imagine like Ghidorah and him slicing a head off and then it growing another head and then slicing another head off and then 3 heads coming out of it. Or like the Hydra that was showcased in the Godzilla comics. I showcased that on a video on this channel some time ago, where Godzilla's fighting a Hydra that was trying to protect Zeus or something on Mount Olympus. And Godzilla would eat off the heads or fry off the heads. And every time he did it, 3 more heads would grow, you know? So this thing was like accumulating. And I wonder if they're going to harken back to the comics in this film, if Kong does indeed possess a katana. Another thing that's really concerning. Now, I know that it's pretty much confirmed that Space Godzilla is going to be in this film. And I've said it on many videos, how I think that Space Godzilla should come from maybe a parallel universe, right? Something just like the one that we're in, only subtle changes. That's why he comes to Earth and has an agency to destroy Godzilla, because he doesn't have allegiance with this Earth. I don't know, there might be some reason, there's going to be some reason as to why he wants to destroy this Earth, I assume. But the theory goes that Godzilla, in Godzilla x Kong Supernova, is going to be brought to the edge of his destruction. And here's what's interesting. You know how today, like, if you watch the news or if you go on the internet, you hear all about this nuclear power and everything, right? Like nations that have a bunch of nuclear weapons. You hear about nuclear plants, this and that, the benefits, the dangers, this and that, all over the place. So it's kind of relevant for our time. But this guy was saying that according to his sources, Godzilla in Godzilla x Kong Supernova is going to have to travel around the Earth and absorb all the nuclear power plants, right, in order to accumulate enough power to stop Space Godzilla. He's going to have to use every source of nuclear energy that this world has to offer in order to defeat this SOB. So, I mean, I think that would be pretty interesting, because it could take us to different geological locations, like all over the world. And I know we got to see some of that in Godzilla King of the Monsters, right? He went to Antarctica, and Rodan was in Mexico, and so forth. Mothra was like in the jungle or something, South America, I think, right? Or was it Africa? I can't remember. But nonetheless, they explored those different geographical locations to an extent, but this could open up just so much if he does actually have to go around and collect nuclear shit. I think this would be a perfect opportunity for them to reveal all sorts of titans. You know, I mean, hell, we could have like titans of the earth, right? We could have Gorosaurus. We could have Anguirus. We could have King Caesar, right? We could have those other sons of bitches. We could have Kumonga. I mean, we could have all sorts of rulers of the earth or whatever. depending on the geographical location. So if they were to do this, it would be a perfect way to present to us different environments, right? Like, I think that's what a lot of us want. Like, we've seen a lot of Hollow Earth. Yeah, I get it. It's Hollow Earth. It's the same shit over and over again. Honestly, I'm tired of it. I want to see things that we can relate to more. I want to see locations on the world that we live in with kaiju, titans, Godzilla himself roaming and thriving on those locations. You know what I'm saying? So let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in seeing something like that. And most importantly, I would like to see a nest of rodents, all right? Like in the original Rodan film from way back, there were like 3 of them, right? There were mommy, daddy, there were some babies even. So with that being said, this would be a perfect opportunity to have multiple rodents in the film. But nonetheless, I'm curious what you guys have to say about this. Do you think these theories sound plausible? I mean, I think it's probably a great direction for the franchise to go, right? We're going to have Kong, and then we're going to sort of bring on the audience of people who like ninjas and shit, right? So Kong's going to have this massive katana, and that'll be kind of pop culture-ish cool, right? Like Kill Bill or something, or like that game that came out by the creators of Elden Ring where you're the samurai guy. I can't remember what you call it. But yeah, samurais just have a collective interest just all around the world. And katanas go with them, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just collect katanas and all that. So, I mean, I think that would be interesting. And if he does have to go around the world to collect all the nuclear energy, what an opportunity that could be to introduce who knows how many new titans, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see titans all over the frickin' place. I'm looking to see, like, say that Godzilla has to go and absorb a nuclear energy from somewhere, and maybe for whatever reason the titans there will try to protect it, right? Or they'll help him, and maybe Space Godzilla will have some minions who will try to prevent him from getting it, right? I don't know. We might see something like that going on, but let me know in the comments your thoughts on these matters. What do you hope to see in Godzilla X Kong Supernova? Do you think these plot points are plausible? And if he does have to go all over the frickin' world, what is the first place that comes to mind for you that you would like to see Godzilla in? Like, what sort of environment, all right? What country? Maybe you're from a different country outside the US or whatever. Maybe you want to see Godzilla in Switzerland or something, right? Or Godzilla in England or whatever. Or Godzilla in Chile, all right? Godzilla in South Africa, right? Godzilla in the Arctic or something like that. I mean, it's just, there's all sorts of things to explore. And what titans do you think would be relevant to what locations? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace be with you.